Hello again my friends. On the 10th of June 2013, Bungie revealed a 12-minute Destiny gameplay demo accompanied by a gameplay trailer. Both contain a wealth of new info for eager Destiny fans to dissect and analyse. I was blown away by the epic scale and scope of the gameplay, the gorgeous eye-popping visuals, the stunning real-time lighting, and those pleasing little details too. Trees and grass swaying gently in the breeze, the way a hunter's cloak ripples as he moves, the ability for Guardians to gesture with one another using non-verbal communication, you know, like the simple act of waving. The way your floating AI companion, known as a ghost, speaks in a gentle, almost soothing tone as he scours your surroundings for helpful points of interest. And the bigger things too, like the epic nature of Destiny's public events where different fire teams come together to obliterate overwhelming enemy forces. Destiny feels like a living, breathing universe, and I can't wait to start my adventure. In this video, I'm going to focus on Destiny's weapon customization, skill trees and looting system. Now, in the gameplay demo, two Guardians came up against a terrifying fallen boss, far bigger and far more powerful than your average fallen captain. His name is Rixis Arkanslayer, and when our Guardians finally defeat him, he drops some awesome loot. Now, Bungie revealed in a post-conference interview that Destiny is very much a looting kind of game, with big enemies dropping rarer, more exotic items. It's worth noting too that each player will have their own private loot stream, so that when items are dropped they are only available to you. They can't be stolen by a cheeky teammate or a random stranger looking to troll nearby Guardians. So let's look at the inventory screen in more detail. As you can see, each Guardian has a primary weapon slot, a special weapon slot, and a heavy weapon slot. Now, this particular Guardian is carrying a level 70 Viper P3 Superior Pulse Rifle as his primary weapon. It's described as a solid, accurate pulse rifle that delivers on its promise. In his special weapon slot, he's carrying a level 70 Duke MK.44 Superior Hand Cannon, which is described as slow to shoot but brutal upon impact. As you can see, two other weapons are also available to select in this particular class, which suggests that each class of weapon has at least 3 slots. In the heavy weapons class, he's carrying the newly acquired Thunderlord, the weapon he picked up after defeating Rixis Arkanslayer. It's a level 200 exotic machine gun. Its description reads, "Even in the chaos of the gap, one could make out its thunderous fire leaving a sea of fallen in its wake." The golden banner indicates that this is a rare item, worth holding on to. Let's look at the Thunderlord in more detail. As you can see, each weapon has its own unique skill tree that allows you to improve its attributes. Each little icon within the skill tree improves a specific attribute. Let's look at some of these in more detail to give us a better idea of how exactly we can power up our weapons. The ammunition perk increases your ammo capacity, allowing you to shoot longer without reloading. It adds an extra point to your magazine size. The accuracy perk fine-tunes targeting so shots land closer to the centre of your aim. It adds an extra point to your accuracy. The Gathering Storm perk means that with every kill, the fury of the weapon builds, granting bonus damage for a limited time. This particular perk may be unique to the Thunderlord as it adds no points to any of this weapon's attributes. The Stability perk helps balance the weapon's weight to fire more smoothly with less recoil and adds an extra point to your stability. And the Rolling Thunder perk, the perk which was actually chosen, burns through enemies with thunderous rounds that will penetrate and detonate. Let's see this in action.
Yep, that's big and blue and covered with lightning. Plug your ears.
Now, I'd imagine that each exotic weapon has a unique perk particular to that gun. In the case of Thunderlord, it's Rolling Thunder. As you can see here, to acquire each perk, you need a talent point, which I'm guessing is acquired by leveling your character's XP. Above that, we see the words Glimmer and Weapons Kit. Now, Weapons Kit could be a further way to customise your gun, or perhaps even the materials needed to repair it. Bungie has, after all, mentioned that you'll need to repair and rearm before embarking on missions. Now, Glimmer, who many people believe to be the name of an unidentified alien race, appears here as a blue cube. Glimmer could be Destiny's in-game currency, or perhaps the special energy needed for the Guardians to perform their unique abilities, like this Hunter's awesome power-up which enables him to tear through his enemies in a single shot, or the Warlock's amazing looking Nova Bomb. Now, what you're about to see are brand new images of Destiny's guns, brought to you fresh from E3. The photos were taken by Datto Does Destiny. There's a link to his YouTube channel in the top right and the description box, so be sure to go and check it out. There's also a link to his Twitter feed in the description box too. First up, we have an exotic sniper rifle called Closing Time, a fusion rifle called Conduit F3, a hand cannon called Duke MK.44, a scout rifle called Monitor S11, a pulse rifle called PSI Umbra 2, an exotic pulse rifle called Red Death, chuffing awesome, an insanely beautiful rocket launcher called Galahorn, and my personal favourite, a shotgun called Silver Dollar. I need this gun in my life. Bungie has also revealed in post-conference interviews that you'll be able to carry these weapons over into every game mode in Destiny, including its competitive multiplayer, but declined to say how this would work. Surely a level 200 weapon would give a distinct advantage to someone who's only reached level 70. We'll have to wait to see how Bungie handles this particular issue. So guys, what do you think of Destiny's weapon leveling system? Leave a comment and let me know. Thumbs up the video if you'd like to see more in-depth Destiny analysis like the kind that you've just seen, and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. Here comes that mother chuff of a boom. Destiny's amazing, you bastards. So, you've made it beyond the boom, which tells me you'd like a little more Destiny info. Of course you would. The game looks amazing and so much new Destiny info is pouring in at the moment. Over the coming week, I'll be sure to bring you the best in-depth analysis and coverage, so be sure to keep checking in. In the meantime, check out the full 12-minute Destiny gameplay video by clicking the picture you see on the screen, and prepare to be blown away.